Hi guys. I wish we could all be together, but since we can't for now, Ryan is going to take a video of me so that you can listen to our first fairy tale. We are going to be learning about fairy tales and nursery rhymes, and fairy tales are fiction stories that were created to help teach kids big lessons about life. This one is called The Three Little Pigs. And I have the feeling that some of you already know this story, but it's always fun to revisit stories that we love. Here we go. This book is The Three Little Pigs. There were once three little pigs named Horace, Boris, and Percy. They lived together in a teeny tiny cottage in the forest. One day, Mommy Pig said, "You're all too big to live here, so you must go and build houses of your own. But beware of the big, bad wolf. Take care that your houses are safe and strong." "Who's afraid of the big, bad wolf?" chuckled Horace. "Not me," giggled Boris. And so the three little pigs set off. Before long, they reached a large field. "I'll build my house right here out of straw," Horace cheered. "Straw? Are you sure?" asked Percy. "Oh yes," Horace said. "Then it's playtime for me." And with a pat, pat, pat and a hip, hip, hey, Horace built a house of straw. Soon after, Boris and Percy reached the edge of the woods. "I'll build my house right here out of sticks," Boris squealed excitedly. "Then I can go and play with Horace." "Sticks? Is that wise?" asked Percy. "It's perfect," Boris said. And with a stack, stack, stack and a tra-la-la, Boris built a house of sticks. All afternoon, Horace and Boris laughed and danced. They had quite forgotten their mother's warning. But Percy plodded on. "I want my house to be safe and strong," he thought. Then he came to a brickyard. "This is just what I need," he said. So day after day, Percy worked with a rumbly bump and a tip, tip, tap and a heave, heave, ho, until at last his brick house stood tall and proud. The summer passed, and then one day Horace was taking a lovely bubbly bath in his little straw house when he heard something growling. He peeped out of the window and he saw two big, beady eyes. "By my snout!" cried Horace. "It's the big, bad wolf!" Little pig, let me in," bellowed the wolf. Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin," yelled Horace. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," cried the wolf. And he huffed and he puffed and whoosh! Horace's house blew down, down, down. Horace yelped and scurried all the way to Boris's house of sticks. "Look out!" he cried, diving behind the sofa. There in the window were big, beady eyes and sharp, pointy claws. "It's the big, bad wolf," Boris chattered. Little pigs, let me in," roared the wolf. Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chins," trembled Boris. then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. And so the wolf huffed and he puffed and crash! Boris's house clattered down, down, down. Horace and Boris squealed and galloped all the way to Percy's house of bricks. "Look out!" they shouted, and Percy saw big, beady eyes, sharp, pointy claws, and truly terrible teeth. "It's the big bad wolf!" he cried. Little pigs, let me in!" howled the wolf. "Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chins!" shouted Percy. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." And so the wolf huffed and puffed and huffed and he puffed, but Percy's brick house stayed up, up, up. The big bad wolf couldn't believe his whiskers. "I'm the big bad wolf," he howled. "No tasty little pigs ever get away from me." "Oh, help!" shivered Horace. "He's on the roof." What shall we do?" asked Boris. "Quick! I have an idea," whispered Percy. Oh, look at what they're doing. "Yum, yum, yum, here I come," laughed the wolf, and he slid down the chimney. Do you guys see what's at the bottom of the chimney? Right into a giant pot of boiling water. "Ow, ow, ow!" screamed the wolf, burning his bottom. Then he leapt up from the pot and he ran as fast as he could. After that, the three little pigs never saw that wolf again, and with help from Percy, they built one big, strong house where they could all live together. And that's the end. I hope that you guys like this story. I really want you to talk to your family about some of the ideas in the story. I want you to talk about what happened, who built their house first, who built their house second, and who built their house third. And I also want you to think about what lesson those little pigs learned when they were building their houses. Is it very smart to do things the easy and fast way? Or is it better to take your time and use good materials and make something that is strong and will last? The last thing I want you to talk to your families about is who were the characters. And I really want you to think about who the villain was. The villain is the bad guy. And I think you can figure out who the bad guy was in this story. Thanks for watching. I miss you guys, and I hope I see you soon.